Okay, let me get up set up here so we can show some of this stuff off. Sorry about that. I can't see with these glasses. I'm not looking at the right side. Hey Dave, what are you doing over there, monkey? Okay, now bear with me, guys. Try to get set up. With these guns from Extreme Bigbore, you get a hard case. You know, they ship it in a hard case. There's the 40 cal carbine. We'll be doing a video on that later on, hopefully in the next few days. Okay. Excuse me, rascal. All right, it's me again, and Mickey, as always. Today on Show and Tell, bear with me, I think I've ripped the muscle loose on my arm, so my left casting hand is virtually useless right now. So what we have is the 308 by Brent and Alan at Extreme Bigbore Airrifles. This 308 has a 28-inch barrel, a 24-inch charge tube, and these guns come with 2 springs, a medium and heavy, I guess you'd call it. This is the medium, and that's what I did all my previous testing with. And I've got the heavy spring in the gun right now, and that's what we shot the ballistic gel with. And the heavy spring adds 20 to 30 feet a second. Uses a little more air, but it also gives you a little bit more power. It's got a beautiful thumb hole stock. I think they call this bear green. I'm not exactly sure. It's a lovely laminate. The thumb hole stock, I do believe, is that there's an upcharge on that. I just threw on my Leopold scopes just so I had something to sight in and test. Again, it's 28 degrees outside here in January, so I haven't had a chance to go out and do any distance testing. We've just been shooting in the basement so far with the ballistic gel. Like all of these guns that Alan and Brent make, it almost totally disassembles with a 3mm Allen wrench, and I'll show you that in a little minute. Of course, it's got the teardrop feed for the bullet, big charge handle here. Now, if you can see, this charge handle is a little bit long, so if you've got gloves, you've got something good to grip on. If you don't like a long one, all you got to do is call up Brent and say, can I have a little shorter one? And he'll send you out a little bit shorter rod, so it's not sticking out as far. You know, it's up to you on your taste. I personally like to have a shorter one, but it's nice to have a combination, especially when you're target shooting. This is really easy to play with. I like that. Cocks back, relatively simple, and like all air rifles, you hold it, pull the trigger, and let it forward, and now you've uncocked the gun, so it's ready to go. I'll show you in a close-up. We've got the safety notch here, so if the gun's cocked and you're walking through the woods, it's up like that. There's no way it's going to accidentally discharge, or if you're in your tree and you drop it, or you're gun blind, it's not going to discharge. To take it out of the safety mode, you just push down, okay, and it's still cocked and ready to shoot. And again, to take it off, hold it back, hold the trigger, and up it goes. Okay, now let's see if I can take it apart without injuring myself. MrHollowPoint's wearing glasses now. Actually, I got bifocals because I'm as blind as a bat, so bear with me. Okay, like most of the air rifles, it got 2 handles. The small teardrop here is the one for your loading breech, where the bullet goes in, comes in, drops down, it's out of the way, so your glove's not going to get caught. This is your charge handle here. As you can see, pulls back and locks. And then up like that is the safety feature. If you drop this out of the tree, you drop it on the ground, it's not going to discharge because this is locked in a notch. And then it's ready to fire again. Let's see, how's that? See how that drops down? I do not have photogenic fingers. Up, back, drop your bullet in, forward and down. Okay, how's that? Is that a little better? All right, come back here with the camera, see if we can get this steadied again. Okay, well, I'm going to attempt to take this thing partially apart. See if I can keep from getting hurt. Prop the gun up on the scope, so I've got it steady. Little 3mm. Okay, I can't get the center off. This is why Mr. HollowPoint doesn't work on tools and things. I'll stick with molds. Anyways, I just usually carry this little thing with me in my tackle box. I'm sure at audio video school they show you how to do things so your hands aren't in the way of your face, but I didn't go to that school. All right, there's a screw, slides right up and off. There's the stock, all nice, etched, cut, nice metal trigger guard there. Okay, and there is the naked gun. Okay, it's got a Timony trigger on there. Very, very nice pull on that. Top quality. If you were going to wanted to change the spring from the light to the medium to the heavy, whatever you want to call it, you push down, you get your little plug right here. Screw comes out, plug comes up, there's your spring. If I can do it, you can do it. And I can do this without injuring myself. Now, this plug has got a hole on each side, so if you drop it and get it backwards, the screw's not going to go in because there's no threads on the other side. Alright. And I am not editing this. You can see that even something as simple as this, I am all thumbs. But I am doing this with my new glasses on. I'm wearing no line, bifocals, trifocals, whatever they are. They're helping me see because everything was blurry. Now, bam, back together. That simple or what? Okay, let's put this back. I know this is a boring part of the video for you guys, but things like this I kind of wish somebody had showed me in the beginning. I wouldn't have wasted a lot of money on shipping guns back and forth at UPS when it was something as simple as that. There we go. There we go, nice and tight, ready to shoot. All right, that's about as technical as I think I can get. A nice butt pad on here. If you call up Alan and Brent and you decide to order one, they've got other options. If you don't like a thumb hole stock, they get ambidextrous, I believe. They have different butt pad options, different colors options, whether you want straight walnut or if you want a nice color laminate. They have all sorts of colors. Again, I'm just testing this gun because it gives me something to do, and I can test my bullets, which is what I'm trying to show and display really is Mr. HollowPoint's HollowPoints. This is not my gun. I did not pay for it. It's just on loan so I can play with it, and when I'm done with it, it'll go to somebody who wants it. Now we'll go to some numbers, we'll shoot some ballistic gel, and you can see what this thing will really do. I've got a sheet here that I already ran. You can't see it right now, but I'll have it in the video. It shows a shot string that I ran. went from 2,900 psi down to 4,700 psi. This gun generally gets about 5 shots. I've got a shot string here. We put a little over 4,000 in it, and I got 5 nice shots from 10,041 feet per second down to 893 on the 5th shot. So it's really good. You could probably shoot a 6 or 7 shot, but that's where I like HollowPoint's mushrooming, so I stopped at 5. But that'll be on there. Tried to share as much as I can on this. I really like it. It's a nice gun. It's definitely more than enough power to take a deer or a pig or a coyote at a distance. So I'm very pleased with it. But these guns do take a lot of air. You're not going to get, if you've got a 3,600 tank or a 3,000 psi scuba tank, it's not going to work. This gun requires a lot of air. They design these for high performance, high power, high psi. So unless you've got a 4,500 psi carbon fiber, you're going to have a problem if you wind up picking one of these up. It's just not going to give you the performance you're looking for because it's in the upper psi area and you're down here in the lower psi, and the speeds aren't going to be where you want them to be. Okay, let's do some shooting. We'll look at some pictures of the bullets before and after, and when I fish them out of the ballistic gel. Guys, what do you think of that gel? What do you think of those bullets? That really, I'm really surprised on some of the penetration on those. That 150 went almost all the way through the block. The 161 actually cut through 16 inches of that gel, mushroomed very nice, and was just on the other side of the gel. I mean, the mushroom part just poked itself through the opposite side. And I had that other block of gel as a backup just in case. I think it would have went through if it didn't hit that other block of gel. Very, very nice. I would have to say, if I'm going to go after some large game, I'm going to be running that 150 or 161. That was really nice. What do you think of 196? I knew that was kind of oversized. You got to tap it to get it in because it's a longer bullet. But I wanted to give it a shot just, because I was able to feed it in. Most guns can't. The 196 is too long. This one was just able to get in there with a little bit of force. But I'm pretty impressed with that. That's really some nice stuff. I think the bullets all performed beautifully except the 196 because it just didn't have the punch that it needed. But everything else mushroomed perfectly. I mean, textbook mushroom. Couldn't ask for anything better. So that's it for now for Mr. HollowPoint and the kitty cats. I will have the email and phone numbers at the end of the video for you guys if you want to contact Brent and Alan and ask them any questions about these guns. And that's it for now. Next week we're going to be shooting the 40 cal and doing some ballistic testing with that and some different hollow points, and we're going to do some soft casts and some medium casts and see what bullets we like best. Maybe even some hard cast, even though that's not my thing. But the ballistic gel really shows the details on what happens. So we'll get that out and we'll do that on another video. Thanks for watching. Okay, that's recording. Gimme, 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 gimme. This is called fishing for kitties. You cast it out. Whoa!